Focusing on triangle congruency, these are the methods that you saw in the lesson can be used to prove that two triangles are congruent. So we've got SSS, side, 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 SAS, side, angle, side, ASA, angle, side, angle, and AAS, angle, angle, side. Reminding you again that the order matters. In SAS, you must start with the side, then have an angle, then have the next side. The angle has to be the one that is between the two sides. That's called the included angle. In ASA, you've got to start with an angle, then go to a side, and on the other end of that side, have your second angle. The side has to be between the two angles, and that we call the included side. It's the one that is touching both. How do we use it? Let's take a look. So here's a situation where we've got two triangles, focusing on this top diagram. We've already got a set of sides that are marked congruent. We've got another set of sides that are marked congruent. And we know that vertical angles, angles that are directly across from each other at the intersection of two lines, those are also congruent. So there's an angle that matches an angle. So are these two triangles congruent? We need to see what we have. I go from a side to an angle to a side. That's SAS. That's one of the methods that we use. So yes, these triangles are congruent by SAS. It's a side, then an angle, then a side in that order. Down here, I want to encourage you, do a quick pause, see if you can do the same thing down here, and unpause when you're ready to check them. Hope you paused. So I see an angle with one mark. So there's an A that matches. And then I see an angle with two marks. There's another A that matches. And then touching both angles is a side, and touching both angles is a side. Okay, this all matters. So in any triangle, starting with an A, I then move to an S, and then move to an A that matches the other triangle. That's ASA, and sure enough, that's one of our options. So these two triangles are congruent by angle, side, angle. And there's the nice thing. Once you know that these two triangles are congruent, I know the other sides match up as well. But we didn't even have to check everything because we used one of our formulations over here from the toolkit side.